Hi, this is Annette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing for Monday, November 19th, 2018. Looking at precipitation over the past 14 days, you can see that the majority of the precipitation has fallen across the northern part of the Great Basin, with very dry conditions further south. The image on the right shows how this precipitation compares to normal. You can see that the majority of the Great Basin has been below normal as far as precipitation over the past 14 days. We have seen some snowfall over the past 72 hours, mainly across portions of southeastern Idaho and northern Utah. Snow accumulations were generally in the 2 to 4 inch range, though some locations saw between 6 and 8 inches. Not too much snow cover in place yet across the area. You can see mainly the mountains of central Idaho and parts of Utah are seeing snow depth right now. The satellite this morning shows a high pressure in place across the Great Basin. With that high pressure in place, we will see clear sunny skies across the majority of the area today. There is a low pressure system approaching the U.S. from the west. So for today, with that high pressure in place, we are looking at port to fair mixing across the entire area. Transport winds will be very light and mixing heights are quite low. As we move into Tuesday, that ridge will begin to break down with the low pressure system moving into the western part of the area, or the western part of the United States. However, mixing will still be port to fair on Tuesday with high pressure in place across the majority of the area. Transport winds will continue to be quite light with low mixing heights. Moving into Wednesday, that low pressure system starts to impact the western part of the Great Basin. We could begin to see some precipitation across parts of Nevada and far southwestern Idaho on Wednesday. And with that weather system moving into the area, we will see an improvement in the ventilation index. You can see parts of Nevada are expected to see fair to excellent mixing on Wednesday. With that system moving into the area, we will see that transport winds increase pretty significantly across Nevada. You can see that from the image on the left. And mixing heights will come up a bit as well. So over the next few days, really port to fair mixing across Utah, though we could see an improvement across southwestern Utah on Wednesday ahead of that approaching weather system. Over the next 3 days, the majority of the precipitation will impact Nevada, though portions of southwestern and southern Idaho could see some precipitation. Precipitation amounts will generally remain below less than half an inch. Moving into Thursday, unsettled weather continues. This will be good for mixing. As you can see, the ventilation index is in the good to excellent range for the majority of the area on Thursday. That pattern continues into Friday with unsettled weather continuing across the area. The majority of the Great Basin will again see good to excellent mixing on Friday. Then as we move into Saturday, again, with low pressure systems to the north, we will see decent mixing across the area. The areas that will see the lowest ventilation indices will be across the northern part of the Great Basin. And finally on Sunday, as that weather system begins to move out of the area, we will see a decrease in the ventilation index. In the 4 to 5 day period, a fair amount of precipitation is expected, mainly across the northern part of the Great Basin, but some areas could see as much as 1.5 inches of precipitation in that 4 and 5 day period. Finally, looking at the 8 to 14 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, they are calling for above normal temperatures across the entire Great Basin with above normal precipitation as well. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen and you can also find us on Twitter. Thank you.